All right. Welcome everybody to week number 4. We are up to week 4. Let me go ahead and bring up the first camera. Greetings from sunny-ish Florida. I'm looking out the window to see how sunny it is outside. I know yesterday it was pretty rainy until about noon. Fortunately for us, the rain abated and allowed for us to have a beautiful birthday party for May. So she just turned 10. 10, y'all. I can't believe it. 10. So she is officially 10. Actually, she was 10 last month. But her birthday party was yesterday, and she had lots of friends over, lots of family, and had a great time. I lasted for about 2 hours and then headed home and went straight to bed. I was definitely not feeling my best yesterday. Anyways, but the rain did let up around 12 o'clock, so they had an absolutely fabulous day. And then it was pretty good on the day before, too, right? Anyways, so we actually got some rain. That was good. We needed it, especially the rain will push away some of that pollen and all the debris that's coming off of the oak trees and pine trees and stuff. So I hope y'all are feeling well, doing well. Once again, we are back to it. Here it is Sunday, and we are working on the next section. Now, I know you guys were probably looking at thinking, wow, we didn't have anything to cut the week for, and this week I feel like we are probably cutting and cutting and cutting. Well, fortunately, it actually cut really quickly. So let's take a look at the tabletop, if I can get it there. All right, so we had squares of A, squares of C, and then you had squares of B and D, but those were each cut in half. So if you see the direction they were cut, did everybody get your stuff cut? Let me know how it went. I think today we're only going to chain piece about 4 blocks, so you can kind of get a feel for it. So we're going to do 2 of the C, so we're going to need 2 of these, and we're going to do 2 of the A's, and you should have 20 of these, 20 of these, and 20 of these. And then you can do the rest of these at your leisure. I'm just going to show you today what you need to do, and that way if you need to, you can replay this over and over again. But I think last time that video was so stinking long, and it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be short, but we did it all together. Hey, Miss June. Oh, no worries, Miss June. Miss June says she hasn't cut hers yet. That's all right. You got plenty of time. In fact, because we won't be on next weekend because of Easter, you'll have at least 2 weeks to get last week's done, this week's done, and cut and ready for the next week. And I think, trying to see, well, I don't have those directions in front of me, so I can't even give you any advice on that. All right, so we're going to need let's start with 2 of each of those. And then for each one of those blocks, each one of those squares, you need 2 of these. So we need 8 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay? And then we'll put that back so you know which C is. And then for this, we just need 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, recording is going. We are live. Everything looks good. All right. Good. All right. So we're going to slide these over just a little bit. So for the first part of this, we're going to take that square and we're going to turn it like that. Then you're going to take this one and you're going to put it right here. And you're going to match up this edge right here. This one's going to hang over, and that's the way you want it, okay? Edge is going to match up here. It's going to be over there. And we're going to do that with all of them, okay? So if you want to do them all, do them all. But right now, we're just going to do a couple of them. And then this one right here, okay? So you're going to take block A and block C, and you're going to take, sorry, it's on backwards, it's up backwards. And we're going to take the the wing tips. We can call them wing tips if you like, or triangles. And we're going to butt them right up to that right side edge, matching the top up here and here and here and here. And make like half a house. We're going to make half a house. All right, so let's flip this over and match that edge. Now, when we're ready to iron, you do need to iron a particular way, because I tried ironing it in two different directions, two different ways, just to see how it would work. And I will tell you that if you iron it wrong, it doesn't turn out the same. You'd think that wouldn't be the case, but that is definitely the case. Well, hello, Miss Claudine. How are you doing? Glad everybody is doing well so far. And we're just putting 4 blocks together. And don't worry, if you miss it, you can always play this over again. I'll have it up. And you just replay it as often as you need to. Okay, so now we have it. Right sides together. Right sides together. We're matching this edge right here and this edge right here. We got a little bit over on both ends. And then we're going to take it right over here. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Hang on, let me adjust my line up here. Camera 4. There we go. Let's take it over here. Now you can do all 20, actually there are 40, all 40 of your blocks. So you're going to put it just like this, because this piece is going to be open. So you're going to start at the very top corner right here. Can everybody see me? This is where we're going to start. Right here. We're going to stitch all the way down to the part that's sticking over. Okay? And you remember, you're going to pay attention to that 1/4 inch seam and go slow, because I will tell you, you need every available inch. There's no cutting this and squaring it up. Okay, we're going to start right here at this corner, at the clean corner. Okay, clean corner. I'm just going to make sure that's lined up. Okay. And then one more. Now, if anybody has any questions or they don't understand the instructions, just let me know. We'll slow down, stop, whatever we need to do. Okay, so if you're doing all of your squares at one time, okay, yeah, I've got my iron over there. Bring my little iron over here. Okay, and there it is. Looking for my cutting gizmo. Okay. There's my little cutting gizmo. We're going to cut these apart. And last one. Okay. So the first time I tried this, I hate moving this because it's right on top of the cord. Okay. Hopefully it didn't affect anything. So the first time I ironed this, I tried ironing it under to see if it would make a difference, and it does, and not a good one. So basically you're going to take it like this, and you're going to flip it over. Give it a nice little press. And you're going to do this for all of this part. Oh, where did I lose my other ones? Okay. All right, flip it over. I love that little iron, that little wood iron. Keeps that seam nice and straight for me. I keep trying to grab another one up here. I don't know why I keep doing that. And then flip it over. And then last one. And this week, while you're out and about or doing what you're doing, you can just go ahead and stitch up all of these. And you should wind up with 40. When we're done, you should wind up with 40 total. Okay, so that's done. Now let's do the next part. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to place it just like this. We're going to put it in a diamond position with this piece, this little tail hanging off here. Now we're going to take the second piece. Well, hello, Miss Jerry. Welcome. We're happy you could join us. And we're going to put it right there. So we're going to create a triangle with our square and our triangle. Okay. So let's put that right there. And the idea is, hang on, let me find my pen. I must have moved out. Oh, no, it's right there in front of me. Sorry, right in front of me. So the idea is we're going to stitch it, and you're going to start here and end down here. So this little V that it's creating is this should be a 1/4 inch. Okay, everybody see that? Here, let me nope, that's not it. There it is. Found the remote. Let's see here. Okay. So this is the side that we're stitching. I'll flip it over. It's creating that triangle. We're going to flip it over. And it's going to create that little V where we're going to stitch. Right there, all the way down. And that should be a 1/4 inch. Let's get that one out of the way. We're going to do the next one. And then the next one. Make sure you're doing the correct side. And remember, right sides together, and we're pretty much always using a 1/4 inch. In fact, I can't even think of a different seam allowance that there would be for this. Okay. I'm going to flip that over. And we're going to grab that one. All right. So now we come over here. Let me back that up a little bit. Otherwise I'll forget and wind up cutting us off. Okay. And there we go. Okay, and we're going to start right up there at the top, and I see that it's kind of slid out of the way, so we're going to adjust it just a little bit. Nope, it unthreaded, sorry. Hang on. All right, let's try that again. Okay, pull the pin on that one. Get it right in there. So is anybody just doing the couple, or are you going to try and do all of them at one time? Yeah, that one looks like it held together well. Oh, all of a sudden I'm kind of hungry. All right, got those 4 done. Let's get our cutting gizmo. Doing the couple with you. Good, Sally, good. I'll tell you, if you make an error, it's easier to fix an error on 2, 3, or 4 of them instead of all of them. Because I have done that too. I've definitely done that. All right, let me grab my iron and my ironing pad. Okay. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing. Well, here, let me snip that off. My little snippies. My little ginger snippies. I love my gingers. These things are great. Okay, so we're going to flip this over. Okay. Now, if you're looking at this, after you iron it, you notice this should come straight across here. You should be straight here and straight here. I've had some that were kind of wonky. I just adjusted the this piece instead. But if you can get that as straight as you can, keeping your stitch or your seams. Can't talk today. Keep your seam as straight as possible. You will find it will make this next step a lot easier. And again, you really shouldn't have to do a whole lot of squaring up when we're done. Okay, there's 2. Three and 4. All right, so let's get this out of the way. We're done with that. And that for right now. We'll take this first one. And we're going to lay this down and we're going to match up the corners. And right here, this is where my 1/4 of an inch, where my, right there is where that meets up, right there, okay? And so if we're trying to keep our points, we want to make sure that this is 1/4 of an inch. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my needle down right there. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Look at that. Right there's my point from the other side. I could probably move this down just a little bit. And still I'm trying to keep that quarter of an inch right there where the point's at. Okay? And let me see something real quick. See if I can find mine. It's not the one I wanted, but it'll have to do. So there's my quarter of an inch. Hard to see. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to follow this line. You're going to follow it all the way down. Let's do the one and see what happens. And move just a little bit, so let's get it back in there. And remember, don't let it pull or push, or because that's a bias right there. Get that pin out of the way. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so if you look at where sorry. There we go. Okay, I know it's not real clear, and I apologize. So if you look, here's the seam, there's the edge. So that's a quarter of an inch from here to here. And if we open it up and look, we should have our point intact. Okay? All right, let's iron that. All right. Now, let's see. There's a little bit of cleanup you can do on this. Okay. See how little bit that is? Just teeny tiny little bit of cleanup on that. And it's 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 is what you're going to finish that up at. Okay. And again, very little cleanup. There you go. And this is our next block. And we're going to make 40 of these. So let's go ahead and put these last ones together. But as you can tell, that's like not enough to really fix any kind of major mistakes. Okay. Because when these are done, these should be pretty much exactly what you need. So we're going to face this down. There's the pin. Pin there. That should be a quarter inch from the edge, from the blue edge. Do that with the next two. Is this making sense to everybody? this one really came up kind of short on that. It's going to happen because I mass cut all of my triangles at one time, and I probably did cut a couple a little bit short on one side versus the other side. And then we're going to do that one. But just make sure you're matching up here, and you should be good there. There's my point right there. And there. Okay. There we go. Let's do these last three. I feel like that one didn't come over into the well, that's pretty close. It's right about there. So we may look at it again later and decide if we want to shorten that, do that stitch one more time. Okay, got that one. And last one. Looks like that's going to run right up to the point. That's good. Oh, took the wrong pin out. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Let's bring it over and trim it off. All right, so here's the first one we did. I don't think I stitched down far enough because look at how much of a gap I have. So I think I will probably stitch that one more time and get that last little point in there. Keep that point pretty. And then there's that point, looking great. Excuse me. There's one more done. That nice point. Okay, and last point. And then we're just going to clean those up a little bit. Trying to get it in there just straight. Clean it up. Keep my fingers out of the way. And then one more time. 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Flip it around, do one more side. All right. And all cleaned up. Very, very little extra left over. All right, so you're going to need 20 of this one and 20 of this one. So that's going to be your homework for this week, is do 20 each of these. All right, does anybody have any questions? So we're going to try and keep it short today, and I'm sticking close to my word. So we've only been on it for about 30 minutes, and it looks like the bottom of my screen is showing. The only time I can really adjust it well is when I'm on a live, because I can see it. Now let's see how much it moves. Oh, that's not bad. Just a smidge more. Okay, there we go. All right. Does anybody have any questions about what we just did? Okay, so we have two blocks that we're going to be working on this week, 20 and 20. Okay, so 20 and 20 of those blocks, and that's your homework for this week. And if you need to, watch this video over and over again to help you get the placement right. Okay, so your block A and your block C no, that wasn't what I was aiming for. There, okay. That's block A, that's block C, or fabric A, fabric C, fabric B, and fabric D. Yes, you are pressing to the light side, because if you press it the other direction, you're going to be adding a whole lot of extra bulk in the wrong direction. So this is one of those times when you get to press it to the light side. Good, good, good. All right. Thank you, Miss Laura. Let's see. Thank you, Miss Jerry. You guys, this is probably the quickest one out here. And to me it seems like the most complicated. But no, don't worry. The more complicated one is coming next. But don't worry, because I've got 3 fun ways to do the next section. But you won't know about that till after Easter. So you've got 2 weeks to get this one done and get caught up, and then we're going to do the next one. All right, excellent. Good to, Sally says she's good to go. All right. So yeah, that was actually a little easier than I remember it. So just find your V, get your pin in there, and that's where you want to make sure you stitch up to you so you can keep your points. And if it's not perfect, that's okay, because finished is better than perfect. But I know we all want to strive for it, so that's what's important. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go and get your lunch and your dinners ready. If there's anything I can do for you, yes, thank you. Happy Easter, everyone. I just want to say, I hope you have a fun time with your family and friends. It's a very special day. I know it's a Christian holiday, and we all celebrate the Savior rising and defeating the evil. And there will always be good and evil in the world. And this is one day we get to celebrate when good happened. All right, and so I want to say thank you so much. And we're going to go ahead and say that prayer. Say our closing prayer for the night. Father, thank you so much. Once again, a wonderful, beautiful day that you've given to us. A day to share, to reach out, to touch family, to touch friends. Father, in the next week, we get to share with you in the joy that your son came back from the dead, Father. And we just thank you for the offering that you gave to to save us. We just thank you for it. We give you all the honor and all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Listen, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I can't wait to see you post these. Remember, send them to me so I can post them on my page. I wish my page was not a page, but a group, and then you could post them yourselves. But since you can't, just send them to me. I will get them posted. If you don't see them, say, hey, what happened to my block? Because I really want to get them on there. So make sure you get them to me so I can get them posted for you. I have seen some amazing colors, and I cannot wait to see what they all look like in their quilt top. I just know they're going to be fabulous. I'm still seeing some of the last quilts coming in from the last project that we did, the log cabin project. Even if you just getting it done, send me pictures. I want to see it. I want to post it. I want everybody else to see the fabulous work you guys have been doing. So I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic Easter, and I will have this posted very shortly on Facebook, and then I will also have it posted up to my YouTube. Don't remember to like, subscribe to the YouTube. Remember to like. And then on this one, just make sure you're giving some thumbs up and follows. And I don't have a subscription for this yet, but I'll see what I can do about that. I hope you guys are having a safe one, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Love ya.